Good evening, or good afternoon, YouTube. Sean Ponder II here, on the way from work to home. This is another work to home vibes video. Hopefully you all had a good day. I had a very good day. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that the phone doesn't go hot as it has been lately. I put the air vents up to the phone so it can cool the phone down. I'm not sure if it's going to work or not. So if it doesn't, then we have a problem. Hopefully everybody had a good day today. My day was pretty good. It was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It was good. It was good. It was really good. Today's topic is going to be one of very, very, very importance. And that is called, the topic of the day, turn this air up a little bit. It's about 94 degrees outside. I'm going to continue checking on the status of the phone. That way it doesn't get too hot and it cuts off. But the status of the topic of today, as always, follow me on Instagram at TonyGumbo21. Also follow me on YouTube, Sean Ponder. Like, comment, and subscribe. As always, if you like, great. If you don't, hey, that's fine too. I'm not going to bash you to get to like or subscribe. I've been doing this for 2 weeks now, almost 3 weeks, and a lot of people view these videos, and some of them like them, some of them don't. Today's topic of discussion is going to be social media. I happen to have Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and Snapchat. Now, I use Instagram for pictures. I'll post pictures about me working out. I'll post pictures of me in a suit. I'll post pictures of what I'm listening to on my phone. Sorry, I had to. Okay, there we go. Perfect. It's just, and when I post stuff on Facebook, it's positivity or it's to get a good laugh. Now, when you post stuff on Facebook, a lot of people can see it. A lot of people can see what you're posting. I happened to say something back when I first started out on Facebook, and I said some stuff that was detrimental to my family. Now, my dad, he looked at it and he said, well, what are you doing? He said he never wants to hear me use that type of language again. And I said, yes, sir. I said, yes, sir. But why do you use social media to bash people? Why do you use Facebook to bash people? Why do you use Instagram to bash people? Why do you use Twitter to bash people? If a woman or a man is upset with the opposite sex, why are you putting all of their information out on Facebook? All of their information out on Instagram. All of their information out on Twitter. To be honest with you, it's not necessary. You don't need to do that. Whatever happened to the days of, if you had a problem with someone, and I mentioned this in my video yesterday about reality TV shows. If you have a problem with someone, why don't you go to that person directly and tell them your issues with them? As opposed to going on social media, posting all of this stuff about their family and themselves. Excuse me, I belched. and getting into a huge fight about it over social media. Why? If I were Mark Zuckerberg, or I was the CEO of Twitter or Instagram or Facebook, I would have it to where if someone posts something negative about someone on social media, they get automatically blocked, which means that their account is deactivated for 24 to 48 hours. Social media should not be used for negativity, it should be used for positivity. But we don't view it like that. We don't view social media as being good. We just view it as bashing someone over the head. Now, I'm not going to say that all social media is bad. But if you're going to post something about someone on social media, at least let it be positive. At least let it be positive. Because as many people will tell you, there are employers out here that are looking at that. There are, if you want to get a job, they're going to see that. They're going to go on your Facebook or your Instagram or even your Twitter, and they're going to see that, oh, so-and-so wrote this about this person, and it wasn't nice. And then when you're waiting for that job, they say, well, why should we hire you? We saw this on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. And then you're stuck like, wait, how did you know that? Because they took a look at your Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and they saw you bashing the person who you dislike, and they said, well, wait a minute, why should we hire this person? Because they just bashed this other person that did them wrong. Why? Like I said, when I post stuff on Facebook or Instagram, Facebook is normally about me just, telling my former boss and who I really respect and who I tremendously love. I really miss her. She was the best supervisor or best manager out there. One of the best managers. But when I send stuff to her, like today I sent her a meme of the Hulk and Thor, and the caption said, when a person starts talking to you and you haven't even had your first cup of coffee. And it had the Hulk kind of doing the little quick reflex thing, and Thor just getting knocked. That's not detrimental. That's not detrimental. But when you go on the social media and bash a friend or a family member saying, oh, this person doesn't know who they're messing with, don't broadcast your entire business out there. My dad tells me all the time, he said, listen, don't post all of your information out there, because not everybody needs to know your business. And you know what? He is right. He is right. He is right. And I don't post all my business out there. And I don't want everybody knowing my business anyway, because it's none of their business. Whatever I'm going through, if I feel like telling you, I will tell you. He has this rule. 3 questions only, that's it. 3 questions only, that's it. How you doing? What you doing? And how's your psyche? Other than that, anything about where I'm working, where I'm driving, that's none of their business. That is none of their business. That's none of their business. But when people who I haven't seen in a while see me, they're like, oh, hey, Sean, what you up to? I just say, hey, I'm working, I'm doing what I have to do, and that's it. That's it, that's all. That is it, that is all. And I figured something out. I don't have to explain how I feel to someone, because not everybody needs to know what I'm going through. Me and my parents, I am the only person that is, me and my parents. I tell my parents almost everything every day. That's how I find it good. But like I said, don't go on to Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram and start bashing people. Because if someone sees that, they're going to come after you. Then it's going to be a whole big thing. They're going to see you out on the streets, not like out in the streets. Well, let me back it up. They're going to see you. They're going to ask you a question about what you said on your Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. They're going to get in your face, and then you just wrote a check that your mouth can't cash, saying, "Oh, so and so, I'm going to do this and this and this and this and this." We live in a time now where people don't hold back. People do not hold back. So if you're wanting a fight, good luck, because you are going to get it. And then when you look stuck, like, oh, wait, I didn't mean to say that. Yeah, you just dug yourself a bigger hole for talking smack about them. Instead of putting your information, instead of putting all of your issues and comments and concerns on Facebook and Twitter, why don't you just go to that person and tell them about it? Like, hey, I didn't respect that. It's like, hey, I didn't like it. Can we talk about it? But no, certain people are so ready to go on Facebook and Instagram and just bash that person left and right. Oh, this person ain't you know what, and oh, I'm gonna tell this person off. Why? Why are you going on the Twitter and why are you going on these social media sites and letting people know of what you're going to do? See, while you're talking smack, they're getting ready for what you're going to bring. And then once you bring what you're going to bring, and then once you see them, they're already ready to battle. And you're sitting there stuck saying, wait a minute, I didn't mean that. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Okay? My whole thing is that if someone has a problem with me, don't go to my parents and tell them about it, because they don't know. Only I know. If you have a problem with me, come to me directly and talk to me about it. Come to me directly and talk to me about it. And then we can sit down and we can talk about what's going on and why you have a problem with me and come to some sort of a conclusion. Come to some sort of an agreement. But me, I'm not going, if someone puts me on blast on Facebook and I know that person, then if I have their number, I'm going to text them like, hey, what happened? What's the matter? What's your issue with me? I'm not going to go on Facebook and comment on it, because not everybody needs to know what's going on. If you have a problem with me and you put it on Facebook, I'm going to text you and say, hey, you know what's going on? Let's talk about it. So many people are are so ready to go to battle with one another that they really don't have a reason to. But see, we as people, we have gotten so used to getting ready to fight one another. But is it really worth it? No, it's not worth it. No, it is not worth it. See, I wish everyone thought like I did. I wish everyone thought like I did. If you have a problem with someone, what happened to the days before Facebook and Instagram and Twitter? If you have a problem with someone, you go and talk to them about it. Say, hey, look, I got a problem with you. The other person would say, well, you know, come on, let's go talk it out. But now, in the days of Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, people throw up everything about someone. So-and-so and so-and-so, they're a big, word that I'm not going to say over YouTube because I'm not. But there are better ways to handle social media than putting someone's business out there. I'll admit, my business has been put out there once, but the person who did it, they deleted it because they knew that, number one, it wasn't cool. Number two, that putting someone's information out there is totally wrong. And number three, they were wrong for doing it. Now, what did I do? I looked at it. I texted that person and I said, why did you do that? And that person said, well, I was mad. I text back and I said, well, if you're mad, why didn't you text it to me? Instead of putting my business out there. Sorry. Congestion in my nose. People, there are much better ways to tell someone your dissatisfaction for them other than putting it on social media. Say what you mean and mean what you say. That's all I have to say about it. It's even worse with celebrities. Someone goes on Twitter and Facebook, says, oh, I don't like you. Like, okay, the whole Drake versus Meek Mill deal that happened some years back. Drake said that Meek Mill said that Drake had ghostwriters. I don't know the full story. Drake puts out a diss track. All the people go nuts over it. They say, oh, he just ended Meek Mill's career. Meek Mill puts out a track and everybody's like, oh, Meek Mill's track is trash. He should have just stayed and did some more research. That's what I'm talking about. We have to do better. Like I said, don't put all your information on Facebook and Twitter. It's not worth it. As I said, sorry for sniffling so much. I got congestion going on right now. As I said, it's not worth it to put someone's business out on Facebook. It's just not. It's not. But people wanted to get attention, I guess. I don't put anybody's business out on Facebook because I don't want attention. I don't like attention. Attention isn't my best thing. Being behind the scenes of something, now that's my best thing. But I'm no longer trying to be negative. I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to have more positive influences in my life. I've had to let go of some people because of their negativity. You put negative stuff on Facebook, I am going to not be your friend anymore. 2019 is about to come, and I am going to enter 2019 and be more positive. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't have time to be negative. You don't have time to put people's business out on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. No, you don't have time for that. If you are working a good job, you don't have time for that. You don't have time to be on social media and bashing someone, bashing your baby daddy, bashing your baby mama. But yet you do it. And why do you do it? Maybe, I'm not going to get into all that. That's not important. What's important is we have got to stop posting stuff negative on Facebook that shows us in a different light than what we actually should be. That's how I feel about it. If you have a problem with someone, tell that person, text that person, call that person, let that person know, hey, you and I need to sit down and have a chat. Okay, what about? Well, I heard, whoa. That person must be in a real rush to get someplace. I wouldn't be surprised if a mile away I see the police stop them for doing over the speed limit. But we have to get better at posting stuff on social media. If you don't want your business out there, don't post it on social media. Don't post it on social media because you're asking to get questions about what happened, when it happened, and how it happened, and why it happened. Don't post all your information on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. It's not worth it. It really isn't. I don't post stuff. I post stuff that will make people laugh. I don't post anything about anybody negative because I don't have a negative bone in my body. If you have a problem with me, I would appreciate it if you told me. If you have a problem with what I say on YouTube, let me know. Let me know in the comment section. Say, hey, Shelton, I don't agree with it. And then we'll talk about it. Golly. Guy behind me is on my back bumper like crazy. Anyway. Like I said, don't post all of your business out on Facebook. It's not worth it. I don't want a lot of people knowing my business because it's none of their business. It literally is none of their business. Now, you can post whatever you want to on Facebook and all that, but no, it's not worth it. I'm not going to waste my time and my energy on posting my business out on Facebook. I'm just not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. It would be asinine for me to do it. And yes, I said asinine, which means foolish. Don't get the lingo twisted. Anyway, YouTube, it's been fun. It really has. Just watch what you post on Facebook, please. Just please. If you can do that for me, that'd be great. Don't post anything that you wouldn't want your family to see. Post something positive. Don't post something negative because negativity never got anybody anywhere. Anyway, YouTube, My name is Sheldon Ponder. I thank you for viewing my video today. Once again, this has been a work to home vibe video. The subject was social media. Be on the lookout for the video here in the next few moments. I'll leave you with this quote. I'm going to have a quote of the day each day. Let your work ethic do the talking for you. Don't let your mouth do the talking for you. Let your work ethic do the talking for you. Don't let your mouth do the talking for you. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for viewing my video today. Once again, like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Subscribe to me here on YouTube, Sheldon Ponder. Also subscribe to me on Instagram at TonyGumble21. I thank you for viewing this video, and I'll see you all in the next one tomorrow. Till then, good night.